want to identify the next big thing, sometimes you need to step out of the shadows cast by the largest companies in a given industry and instead focus on the privately held upstarts that are shaking things up. Companies like Iris Nova, that's the parent of beverage startup Dirty Lemon, that makes all sorts of lemon water-based beverages that purportedly help you sleep better, look better, feel better, and maybe just taste better, okay? But the most intriguing part of the story is how they sell this stuff. They do it via text message. In other words, Iris Nova is trying to reinvent the beverage business by connecting directly with customers. And so far, the strategy seems to be working as the growth here has been explosive. They've also recently introduced a few brick-and-mortar locations. You got to ask about that, right? Called the Drugstore. It's an experimental retailer, no cashiers, that basically functions on the honor system. New York City, of all places. There's a lot intriguing here. So let's take a closer look with Zach Normandin. He's the founder and CEO of Iris Nova to learn more about these concepts and his vision for the future of the beverage business. Mr. Normandin, welcome to Mad Money. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you very much for
having me.
All
right, now, periodically, Zach, what happens is there'll be a guest, okay, and I'm older, all right, and I'll say, okay, what's this Dirty Lemon?
Right.
And each of our young, incredible, terrific staff people will say, how could you not know? And so then I talk to my daughter, and my daughter says, Dad, that's embarrassing. So could you please explain to people of this older generation why this is such a craze for the newer people?
So the non-alcoholic beverage industry globally is expected to reach almost $2 trillion by 2025. Okay. And what we saw is that it was that industry, it was largely held by big players like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. And Coca-Cola and Pepsi are making sugary, high-calorie options for the majority of their products. So what we were looking to do with Dirty Lemon, which is the first brand underneath Iris Nova, is actually create low-calorie, no-sugar offerings with functional benefits that are appealing to the modern consumer.
And it's very clear from how you've done, particularly this text message way, that you are a disruptive force, but you have a relationship with Coca-Cola.
Absolutely, yeah. Coke led our last investment round in December.
And do you know James Quincy? Did he come in and take a look? The CEO.
James did take a look. I don't know him personally, but right. But yeah, we're getting to know the Coke team, and it's been an incredible validation.
So culturally, you guys can fit.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay. I think that there's a lot of synergy between the two organizations.
All right, so talk to me about the drugstore and how the honor system works in a place where people wouldn't necessarily think that would work.
Yeah, absolutely. So the drugstore is our retail concept, so it's the second brand underneath Iris Nova. And we launched it last year in Tribeca, and then we just launched a second location at Hudson Yards. And then we have 2 additional locations coming this year. And at the drugstore, we have 2 components. So there's a retail component, which is a grab-and-go cooler, which allows customers to grab a bottle of Dirty Lemon. And basically, they text us, and they tell us what they took, and it's all in the honor system.
Oh, well, wait a second. I mean, how about I go in and just take it?
So you could take it, just like...
I mean, be a bad guy. I could be a bad guy.
You could walk into a grocery store and take a product and leave as well. But
True.
We've built such an incredibly passionate group of consumers in New York City specifically that we found like this is a great opportunity for us to offer them an additional layer of convenience to their ability to receive Dirty Lemons.
And how much would that bottle cost?
So this is $10 a bottle. It's a premium product for sure.
Wow. Okay. I guess that's more like a cocktail would cost at a bar.
Similar, but we're using very high-end ingredients, and
right.
And we found that just the formulations and the functional benefits that we're providing to consumers. This is what the modern consumer wants.
Will we see not the drugstores all over the country? Is that your hope?
So we're going to have 4 this year,
really?
And we're going to expand the product. The brand rather. But what's really exciting about the drugstore is that we're using all of the tech infrastructure that we built for Dirty Lemon in the drugstore.
Right.
And then we're also collecting data at retail that's informing better decision making around new products that we launch in bottled format. So Dirty Lemon and Iris Nova, or Iris Nova rather, houses Dirty Lemon as a brand.
Okay.
But then we're investing in beverage brands, and we're also launching new brands underneath the platform.
Okay, so if I do use the phone number, the back end powered by Twilio, which is a friend of the show?
Correct. Yes, we have Twilio powering and sending messages out to consumers, but all of the tech infrastructure is in-house.
And is this one of those things where what is your demographic? What would you say the average person is?
So for the Dirty Lemon brand, it's millennial females.
It is.
So 25 to 45-year-old females is the predominant audience for Dirty Lemon, but we're expanding into a broad range of beverages. So we have 2 other brands that are launching this year. That'll be at varying price points and available for a variety of different demographics.
Would you ever do cannabis?
So we actually launched the first CBD beverage in the United States last year. Okay. And it was extremely successful, one of our best sellers, but we decided to take it off the market at the end of last year because there's a lot of challenges legally around CBD as an ingredient in food and beverage products specifically.
Right.
So despite the fact that the Farm Bill passed, it's still illegal to be used in food and beverage products. And so until the FDA gives the okay there, we pulled it out.
Okay.
Because we just want to reduce the liability.
And one last question: Instagram advertising, finished, good? Where are you guys?
So we launched the brand on Instagram, Dirty Lemon specifically. At one point, we were spending $20,000 or $30,000 a day on Instagram advertising. A lot of money. But what we found is that the cost of acquisition on Facebook and Instagram specifically has gone up considerably over the last 2 years. And so we're actually investing our dollars now outside of digital and acquiring customers through experiences like the drugstore and other activations that appeal to a wider audience.
Excellent. Well, it's a delight to talk to you. And you've got a new model, and you're obviously a pioneer who's willing to take exactly how tough it can be to be a pioneer, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Things work out well. That's Zach Normandin. He's the founder and CEO of Iris Nova. Now, it's important you know this. Iris Nova is the parent of this company, Dirty Lemons. Don't get that confused, but it is a private company for now. Mad Money's $10. Be careful. Mad Money's back after the break. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.